Hey, Blockstars managers, Cranzini back with another tutorial. And today we are going to look at busking. Yes, that is the next feature functionality that was released after practicing. And instead of just spending your role, you can now earn it as well. So let's get started. I'm looking here at the listing of my Blockstar. So this is in list view, which means up here at the top, I selected list instead of the gallery view. And I can scroll down, and first thing I'm going to show is how to basically send a Blockstar out to Busk. And it's going to look very similar to when we were sending a Blockstar out to practice. So you find the Blockstar that you want to send out to Busk, and a couple of considerations to take into account here. So one is the salary of that Blockstar, and the second is the percentage cut. And those both come into play when you're figuring out how much you're going to make in ROL from sending your Blockstar out to Busk. So in this case, this Blockstar salary is 1,205, and they take a 59% cut. Up here, similarly, 443 and 32%. Now, the 443 is the daily rate, the daily salary for that Blockstar. So let's go ahead and click on the actions and then select Busk. And we get taken into this form, this page that looks very similar to the practicing form, and it is very similar in terms of setup. It'll show you the musical skill you're about to practice, and in this case, this Blockstar only has the one. And then you have two selections to make at that point. Basically, where do you want to busk and for how long? Now, I initially had sent this Blockstar out, and I had chosen local park and 7 days. So at the bottom, I can see that's going to cost me 3,121 ROL, and what I will earn back is 5,444 ROL. If I hover over this little information button, I can see what makes up the 3,121. It's basically the salary, which is the daily salary times 7, because I chose 7 days, plus the $20 for the special location. I'm going to show what happens if I change the location. So by changing the location, it changes not the amount that it's going to cost me, that stays the same, but it will change the amount that I can earn. So whereas previously at the local park, I was going to earn 5,444 ROL, at the flatbed truck, that drops down to 5,288. Street corner, block party, subway station. So you can see that local park and street corner have the same earnings. So I can just have, choose my preference there, but I've gone through each of these, and I've identified that the highest return rate of ROL will be at the street corner. And I've decided to do that for 7 days, which means I don't have to come back and check on this Blockstar for 7 days. And basically what I do is, once I'm happy with these selections, I click start. And then I'll get the confirmation to subtract the ROL from my wallet. That would be the 3,121 ROL. And once that processes through Solana and the transaction gets recorded successfully, the amount is deducted, and my Blockstar is busking. So when I look at this bottom part of the screen, it will always tell me what percentage complete the Blockstar is in the time frame and the time remaining. So if I close this out and then I come back in, I'll be able to check on that periodically. And what happens on the list view is that the checkbox next to that Blockstar turns into a purple symbol, and that shows that the Blockstar is in fact doing something. Now in this view, you can't tell whether it's practicing or busking, but in the gallery view, you can tell that. So that's sending the Blockstar out to busk. Now, once the time frame is completed, so after in that case, after the 7 days, the Blockstar will be finished busking, and you'll get one of two different symbols here in the checkbox area. The first one is just a simple check mark. So if I were to click on that, what it's doing is it's sending my earnings to Solana, and then it gives me a summary. So I can see here that the total earnings for the busking of this Blockstar is 2010 ROL. And what I had initially spent was 552 ROL. So I can calculate my earnings that way. Now you'll notice under percent cut and salary refund, it's showing 0. What that means is that the percent cut for the amount that this Blockstar busked for was less than the daily salary that we had paid. So the rule of thumb is you will earn as a manager, you will earn the net of busking after paying the Blockstar, and payment is the higher of the salary or the percentage cut. So in this case, the salary was higher. However, if the percentage cut was higher, I would have seen here the value for the percentage cut and the refund of the salary. Because in this case, I would be, instead of paying the 552, let's say the percentage cut was 800 ROL, I would have seen 800 here and 552 here, showing that I'm giving back the salary and I'm taking back the salary and paying the Blockstar instead the percentage cut because it was higher. So that's the earnings summary after the Blockstar completes busking. Now, similarly, if you see the purple with the little squiggly line, that shows that not only did your Blockstar finish busking and earn ROL, they also earned XP. So I'm going to click on that. And again, it's going to send my earnings. And I'll get the same summary that I got on the previous. But if I click to the next screen, and you'll see there's 2 dots here, meaning there are two screens to scroll through, I can see that my ability increased while the Blockstar was busking. And so that's why I had the little squiggly line with the arrow showing me that my XP went up. And so by scrolling to this page, I can check exactly how much, and it's showing me that it went up by 14. And it still shows me the summary of how much is remaining to make it to the next XP level. And if I look through here, I can see that fame went up by 14. And the rest earned some XP, but not enough to move up in XP. And sorry for saying that the fame went up by 14. The fame went up to 14. It increased 3 and is now at 14. And that happened just from busking. So I'm going to close this out. And then the last thing that I want to show is some of the items up at the top that happen when you bulk select. So if I were to select multiple Blockstars by using the checkbox, I get this little button here that says repeat last action. And what that's going to do is that's very similar to practicing. It's just going to take whatever this Blockstar did last and send them out to do that. So if I had sent this Blockstar out to busk at the local park for 7 days, it will just reinitiate that. And I can select as many as I want, click repeat last action, and then all of the Blockstars will be sent to do whatever they did last. Going back to the gallery view, just wanted to show here how we can see a more detailed view of what the Blockstar is actually doing, aside from the larger picture or larger image. But as I scroll through, I can see not only that the Blockstar is doing something, but exactly what they're doing, in this case, busking. And that about covers it on busking. It was, again, very similar to practicing. But again, you have the added incentive of making and earning some ROL and increasing your bank account. So hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please go ahead and like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And as soon as there's more to tell, we'll be back with some more videos. Also, if you want to, hit me up in Discord if there's anything you'd like to see, be glad to do that.